Today we're stepping into the early 1900s, a time when America was buzzing with invention, discovery, and everyday quirks that shaped the world we know today. Picture it, the year is 1900. Only about 8% of homes have a telephone. Electricity is still a luxury, flickering in city streets but not yet reaching every farmhouse. Automobiles are rare sights, noisy machines that make horses nervous. Yet, within just a decade, the pace of change will be so fast that people will look back and wonder how they ever lived without these modern marvels. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the inventions, sports, food, fashion, and quirky stories that made the early 1900s one of the most fascinating chapters in American history. The early 1900s were a golden age of innovation. Telephones, once a novelty, began spreading across households. In 1901, only a handful of homes had them, but by 1910, adoption had doubled. Families gathered around the device like it was a magic box, speaking into a receiver and hearing voices from across town. It transformed communication forever. Radios soon followed. By the 1920s, radios became the centerpiece of the American living room. Automobiles were another revolution. In 1908, Henry Ford introduced the Model T, making cars affordable for everyday workers. By the 1920s, roads were filling with cars, gas stations popped up everywhere, and the idea of a Sunday drive became part of American culture. Aviation also took flight. In 1903, the Wright brothers soared for just 12 seconds at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. That fragile machine proved human flight was possible. Within a decade, airplanes were delivering mail, and by World War I, they were part of military strategy. Electricity expanded from cities to rural America. Streetlights illuminated urban centers, while farms slowly gained access to electric power. Entertainment was booming in the early 1900s. Baseball became America's pastime, with the first World Series played in 1903. Boxing also rose in popularity. Jack Johnson, the first African-American heavyweight champion, became a cultural icon. His victories challenged racial barriers and sparked national conversations. Coca-Cola, once marketed as a medicinal tonic, became a refreshing drink for the masses. Ice cream was served in dishes, but cones became a novelty that stuck around forever. In 1913, the U.S. Post Office launched parcel post delivery. Families could mail just about anything, even children. A few families actually mailed their kids to relatives, carefully packed with stamps. So whether it was telephones, baseball, ice cream, or the Model T, the early 1900s were a time when everyday life was being reinvented. America was stepping into modernity, and each invention, each story, each quirky moment added to the tapestry of Forgotten America. Stick with me, History Hank, and we'll keep uncovering the stories that shaped the world you know today.